Christine Garrow, and this is an episode of Kids Grab and Go. This is an opportunity for you to come in and pick up a bag of supplies to make a fun craft. For the month of January, we are going to be making mini snowman hats. If you haven't already picked up your bag of supplies, you can pick that up in the Bettendorf Public Library kids area during library hours. We are making 250 bags, so get yours while the supplies last. I have my bag here, and there's just a couple things inside. Other than written instructions, we have a little skein of yarn. It could be in many different colors. Mine happens to be in green. And this is part of a paper towel tube. So that's all it is. It is a cutting from a cardboard paper towel tube. So the first thing you want to do is you're going to unwrap your skein of yarn. And what we ultimately want to have are pieces of yarn that are approximately 14 inches in length. Now you can keep measuring each piece and then cutting it at the 14-inch mark, just like so. But I have another option that is a little bit faster and easier to do. So the other option is we can just measure a piece of cardboard and cut it out that is about 7 inches long on one side. Now this is going to make, if I wrap it around, 14 inches of yarn. So you'll see how that works as we go. So this is my 7-inch board, and I'm going to take my yarn and I'm going to wrap all of it around this piece of cardboard. Once I've used up all my yarn, I'm going to take the scissors and I'm just going to cut along one edge. It could be this one or this one, it doesn't matter, just pick one edge to cut through the string. Remember always to be careful with scissors, cut away from your fingers, and voila. Now we have many strands of approximately 14-inch pieces of yarn. So now we can move on to our next step. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to separate out one strand of the yarn because we're going to need it for later. So we'll just put that one off to the side. Then we're going to get our paper towel tube piece. Then we're going to take one strand of yarn, just like this, and form it into a loop where the ends are pretty much even. Then you're going to put the loop up through the cardboard tube, and we're going to do a slip knot. So we're going to take these two ends and pull them up through the top of the loop. Just like this. And then we're going to do that again with the same one. Now don't worry if your ends are not perfectly even. That's okay. It will all work out in the end because we're going to end up trimming things up. So we're going to do it again where we put the loop inside. There's a slip knot by putting these two ends through and pulling them tight. And we're going to keep kind of squishing these guys together so that they're right next to each other, so there's none of the cardboard showing. And now we're just going to keep doing this process over and over again until we have used all of our string or covered our entire paper towel tube. So once you have covered the whole paper towel tube, just like this, what you're gonna do next is you're gonna actually take all of these strings and you're gonna push them through the middle of the tube to the other side. We're gonna straighten them out again. And then the next part is where we're gonna use that extra piece of string that we set off to the side, because we're going to wrap it around the string, kind of like around halfway point here. And then you can tie it. I usually like to tie mine twice, so tie it once there. And I'm gonna tie it on the back here. Just to make sure that it is nice and secure. Now you can cut off these extra strings here, or if you want to make it into an ornament or something you can hang up, you can also just take those pieces and tie a knot. Just like that. Now the last part is we're going to trim the top to look more like a little pom-pom ball. So I'm going to end up taking off quite a bit of the top here. Once you feel like it looks like how you want, then you are done with your mini snowman hat. We hope you enjoy making your own mini snowman hats. For the month of February, we are going to be making friendship bracelets. Until then, bye!